If I could have cameras running around with me for what I do all day long, for catching my mom swearing when she's downstairs, and what she's like sitting in that chair next to her home care client all day long, watching television. She's always sick, she's always tired, but all she does is wash dishes and do laundry. She wants to be catered to, she wants to be driven around everywhere. I shouldn't be in this. This isn't my life, this isn't who I am. If divine intervention hadn't got in the way, if outside people hadn't affected what ended up making me be here, I'd be a fully functioning, productive adult with child, living on my own. So that guy that I'm talking about, that I've been in love with since I was 19, even though I didn't meet him until I was 30, could come visit me at my house, knocking on my door, and I could take him in. And he could see I own this. I can't do that with the situation I'm in now. All I have is that van and everything that's on this computer, my writing, and these videos. I have 2 jobs. I walk dogs, and I work as a security guard. Now, if I can get a VIP client, or get somebody out there who's got some of the movie material I've sent to say, okay, I'll finance this. Let's finish making this. I got the t-shirts, I got the pins, I got the stickers. I have to get a new camera, because I can't carry my laptop with me everywhere I go and use that as video. Today, what am I going to do? I got a doctor's appointment at 6 o'clock. I'm going to walk the dogs. I have no idea what I'm going to do for work this week coming up. I never know what they're going to do. I can't make enough money to save to buy a house at this job, because the company is so dysfunctional. He doesn't have any control. It just runs itself. As long as his life is taken care of and paid for, and his manager's life is paid for, they don't worry about the employees and whether they're making enough money for their rent to get paid. I mean, the long-term ones that are going to be there, the employees that are going to do this job for years and years and years, those ones will have long-term positions. But I'm not meant to be a long-term employee of this company, because I shouldn't even be here. This is outside of the life I should be at. The only thing I came here to discover were things I'm working on that I can't disclose at this point, except for the Superwoman set. If I do a movie for Superwoman down the road, or if we do a Smallville movie, we use what's here. I will show on camera what the area would look like, to bring together my information with their show when Jonathan Kent died. He's not dead. Not in my stuff. For the Smallville movie part, I mean, he's not dead. I mean, in the Superman movies that everybody knows and watches out there, yeah, he died from old age. But that's what the freedom of fiction is. The freedom of fiction is to be able to create and come up with new stuff. But with the Smallville movie, it doesn't have to be that way. He could just be off getting to know his adopted son's twin sister. Simple. In my Superwoman world of my movies, I don't even have to have a Jonathan Kent, because the Superman movies already showed that the father passed away. But it could also show earlier time where he did get to know her without telling his family that he met her. And then it could go from there. Tons of potential. If I'd gotten out of here like I was supposed to, if the money that I should have rightfully in my bank, that I should have rightfully been able to earn all this time, if interventions hadn't stopped it, I would have long since landed a bunch of Superwoman comic books to be made by people who can draw them. It's hard, like Jesus when he was in Jerusalem. You can't be accepted or approved of, or whatever it is, loved in your community. Where you're from, you have to leave there. Now, if I was out there in the States playing for change and giving out tattoos and stuff, I would have had no problem, because it was someplace new. I was something new. What I was offering was new. But not here. I've got all this product, but I got to think outside the box. Like maybe going to CTV News, getting them to watch some of these videos and then figure out the story to tell. But a handful of things. I got a production company I'm trying to write. I've got screenplays I'm trying to finish. I've got clothing I'm trying to make and sell. I've got kids I'm trying to raise. I have a gastric bypass surgery I'm trying to have. And I have a relationship I'm trying to protect myself from while trying to find somebody I haven't seen for 6 years because I don't know where he lives. Which is part of what the CD is for. The campaign is to find him. Then there's the Highway of Tears. We've only got until the Prince George Farmers Market opens, you know, to get the ball rolling on that, to go catch a guy that's been killing people for 50 years. More than one guy, likely. Now we have to decipher which women were killed by which man. And how many of them were actually killed from the total number of people I was told through the investigations I've done that actually died. Versus the bodies they've got. How many have actually died versus the bodies they've got. Which is a definitive number of what we do know is dead. It's complicated. I don't have time to get into this. It will get mentioned as time goes on. But I have to work enough. I have to hope and pray there's enough job in this company, enough hours, that I'm still going to make the money to get the camera so I can keep doing that, to keep making these. Keep showing my life. In future productions, the business cards will be here soon. Then I'm going to go out all over the place, and I'm going to do special events, special showings, special appearances, just as Superwoman, as best as I can with what I've got, play songs, give out those business cards, and hopefully resumes and headshots and other stuff will start coming in. Doesn't matter where I am, my company can still receive that stuff. I can put it all in a file folder. And most people who send their resume and headshots to me will likely someday down the road get work. It's highly likely. It takes a lot of extras to make movies. I have a lot of movies I need to make. I have a few years in my life to produce these movies. I'm starting really late in life. I might make movies till when I'm 60? Maybe I'll need all that time to make these movies. Auctioning off the first Superwoman t-shirt. Getting as much money as I possibly can. How much that shirt's worth for what's going to happen with the Superwoman world. With my artwork. Even if I gotta get people's attention through the real life superheroes having to do with the unsolved crimes that I'm working on top of my artistic work, fine, I don't care. But Superwoman does exist. I have created her. She lives in me. And that story's going to get told. And those comics are going to get made. And Supergirl 2 hopefully will get produced. And then from there, Superwoman can branch out. Because of the way the story unfolds in my head. You know, so I'm like, here I am. Do you want to help? Great. I'll accept it. Do you want to offer me a loan? I'll accept it. Do you want to make an offer for a movie? That's fine. Do you just want to come visit? That's fine too. Anyways, I'm just saying, Canada, it's just been weird growing up here, life here. I won't miss living in this country when I've left. I won't miss this place at all. It's been bad. Emotional incest is bad. It's not okay. You know, I can't kill anybody. I can't shoot anybody. You know, chalk it up to the sky. Somebody should be penalized. Somebody should be punished. Somebody should suffer for what my life's been held back from coming from what I've been held back from accomplishing. Somebody should suffer for this, but who? And how? Same thing for him. He suffered the same emotional incest. But I had to get stuck, hurt. Because he didn't know who to lash out to after what they did to him. Full circle. But still, future productions moves forward. That's why I'm putting it all up here so we can watch how real this is. My real life in real time, shooting to do what I want. Checking in.